All right, guys, today we are in Burke, New York. It is Tuesday afternoon, 52 degrees here. Pretty nice out, sunny, but the clouds are going to be rolling in. And we got a winter storm watch, or actually it's a winter storm warning now here for lots of snow over the next 2 days. Wednesday, Thursday into Friday. Could be as much as 14 inches of heavy wet snow in this area. Hoping that they may have it wrong and that it may come slowly so that it's not really a big deal. It's going to be spread out like 3 or 4 inches one day and 4 or 5 inches the next day. So we'll see. Hopefully things will not be that bad. Well, anyway, I'm just coming off my 10-hour break. I'm here at Leonard's Cherry Knoll restaurant and getting ready to start my day. We did one load up to Vermont already. Got 4 more to take up there. So hopefully be done by the weekend and go on home, and hoping to be home for the eclipse on Monday the 8th. Sounds like it's going to be a lot of traffic and congestion and just overall pain in the ass for getting around anywhere. So I'm hoping that's the case, that I'm home for Monday or don't have to leave till Monday evening. Things should be settling down by then. Anyway, we're gonna get rolling out of here, headed south down to Fulton to pick up our next trailer, our next loaded trailer going up. Gonna be headed out to the shop probably next week, midweek, sometime like that. And we'll see. Don't have a definite time schedule yet because my mechanic's got a truck in the shop that's got a lot of work to do, so he's not sure when he's going to be done with it. No, we'll get out there, we'll get our stuff fixed, and we'll be good to go. I need to rotate these tires. These front tires have a lot more rubber on them than the rear. I bought them all at the same time. These are all brand new Michelins. This fall they'll be on there 2 years. Might have to replace them for next winter. We'll see. Anyway, that's the story. Guys, we're here at Fulton. I did pick up my loaded trailer, and our nice warm sunny afternoon turned into a rainy, drizzly, about 43 degrees out now here in Fulton. I'm down here in Fulton, New York. Got my loaded trailer all hooked up, getting ready to head out onto the thruway, get fuel over in Fultonville, and back on up to Vermont. And probably by this time tomorrow night, we'll probably be looking at some snow. That's what they're saying anyway. So, like I said, we're all ready to go. I got everything done. We're gonna get on the road. All right, guys, we're here at the Pilot in Fultonville. Instead of the TA, the fuel's actually about 8 cents a gallon cheaper here with my discount. And they don't have any DEF fluid over at the TA. It's been out of service for like a week, probably more than a week now. And I'm getting low. All right, I think she's full.
Road drivers can earn an average of $36 with points, so don't miss out.
All right, done. Both caps are on. We are set. All right. All right, what do they say? Red sky at morn, sailors be warned. Red sky at night, sailors delight. Well, it's early morning, and we got us a red sky behind us over there. I made my delivery over to Waterbury, Vermont, and took the ferry back across from Vermont over here to Plattsburgh. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm at the little Mountain Mart truck stop here in Plattsburgh. It's around 6 in the morning, and still pretty warm out, 45 degrees. They've changed the forecast a little bit. Actually, the timing, I guess, is what they changed. But so we're just gonna get rain. It's supposed to start raining, oh, probably pretty soon now. Clouds are rolling in, and then it's supposed to get heavy during the afternoon, and then lighten up but turn to snow overnight. I think this area right here is supposed to get 3 to 5 inches of snow, and then 3 or 4 more inches of snow tomorrow, but it's going to be heavy wet snow, so it's probably going to be bad traveling conditions. We'll see. It's going to really depend on the temperature. You know, if the temperature kind of still hangs around in the low 30s, they can keep the roads pretty clear, so we'll see what happens. Not too worried about it. It's going to be what it is, you know. I got plenty of food in the truck and water and stuff, so if I get shut down somewhere, I'm good to go. Anyway, we got to do our 10-hour break, and we're going to be heading back down to Fulton with our empty here to get our next load. So that's what's going on. Time for bed, guys. All right, guys, we are here at Fulton. It's rainy, nasty outside. I got my trailer all hooked up, and I'm gonna have dinner, which I put a TV dinner in the Hot Logic. This is a turkey medallion with dressing and mashed potatoes and gravy. That's what we're having for dinner. And it's been kind of a wet and on and off rain, heavy rain and sleet on the way down here. So, and it's looking like it's starting to get colder. So we're going to try to make it up to Waterbury. We'll see. I think I should be able to get up there. I might just get up there and just stay there because it's supposed to turn pretty nasty tomorrow. But we'll see what happens. Anyway, this is nice and hot. Probably too hot. I'm going to have to let it cool a little bit before I can eat it. Woo! Yeah, those potatoes are hot. Anyway, it took me a little while to get this trailer. The first problem I had picking up this loaded trailer was it was about this high above my fifth wheel. And of course, with the air ride on it, once they drop it and the air ride goes down, it's pushing against them legs, so they're really hard to crank the legs. And it's loaded too, so I had to use the low range gear on the landing gear. There's 2 speeds on the landing gear. Low gear, which makes it easier to turn, but it barely moves the trailer at all, and then high gear for when there's no weight on it. But yeah, it took me about 15 minutes to get the trailer down with enough weight off it where I could switch into high gear. But of course, it's raining this whole time. Standing out in the rain, complaining about somebody dropping the trailer with the legs so far out. But it's done now. I don't know. I guess people just don't think when they're dropping something. They're just, I guess the next guy can take care of it. But anyway, I'm looking on the traffic map, and it's all good except for a section between Herkimer and over towards Fultonville. Looks like the road might be snowy over that way, so we're going to just head that way. It's not any better going the other route, which would be going north back to Watertown and across the top of Route 11. That don't look any good either, so we're going to try and get up there. I think we'll probably get to Waterbury, but it might take me, so long that I won't have any time left. But we'll see. And hoping it don't get too bad up through there once I get into Vermont on the 2-lane roads, because there's really nowhere to stop. But anyway, that's it. I'm going to get eating my dinner, and we'll be on the road. Okay, so I found some snow, I guess. Yeah, it's getting pretty bad right now. It's getting whiteout conditions. I left Plattsburgh this afternoon, went down, picked up my trailer, and brought it back up here to Waterbury, delivered it, and I made it back over here to Williston, Vermont. And the snow is really starting to come down now, so I'm gonna park it here. I don't have any time anyway, I only got 20 minutes left. So we're gonna take our 10-hour break here and see what it looks like when we get up. It's supposed to be pretty bad during this morning, early morning and into midday, but I think things are gonna get a lot better by tomorrow evening, I'm hoping. So we'll have to wait and see how that goes. So what is it? It is early Thursday morning now. Early Thursday morning. 5:30 in the morning. And not much else going on. Just getting through this bad weather. Hopefully this is the last of it for the year. We'll see. We shall see. Hopefully this is the last hurrah for this winter. Alright guys, we're back down here at Fulton. No snow at all here. And I don't know if I told you, I got to put this trailer out of service for no ABS light. All right, guys, well, I stopped up at the office and got my paperwork. Glad I did, because it happens to be my trailer is in the back here, inside the gate here. It saved me a trip bringing the out of service one here and then going up front, and then have to come back here again. So I don't like coming back here because it's always muddy. Actually, this spot where I'm dropping this trailer ain't too bad. I already slid the tandem, so I don't have to go back there in the mud. But let's see where my loaded one is going to be inside the gate here, because there are some big mud puddles over there too. Yeah, it's just kind of drizzling here, about 35 degrees, but no snow whatsoever. Unbelievable. Unhooked. Now I'm going to lower the suspension and then go in here and get my loaded trailer. Hopefully it's not in a big giant mud puddle. Okay, unhooked. So this gate here I got to go in. It's an automatic gate. It only allows trucks in, really, because the sensor is way up high. So it only opens for large vehicles. All right. Yeah, so that was a pretty crappy ride getting into that rest area this morning. When I went out to Waterbury, the roads were clear. There was no snow on them. And then I ended up being at Waterbury for like almost an hour, and it started snowing pretty heavy while I was there. And I had to help a prime driver get back into the dock. It's a pretty tight backing area up there, so I understand. And the guy was fairly new. I think he said he only been driving a couple of months. But I helped him back in. I had to help him back in because otherwise he had my door blocked that I had to get into. So, you know. I'm not saying, oh, I'm a good guy for helping. No, I kind of had my own motivations to get him in the dock so I could get going. But while I was there doing all that, it started snowing heavy, and then as you saw on the video earlier, it was white out. Okay, I see my trailer. It looks low. So that's good. I can get hooked up to it. Let's see how close they got it to another trailer. And they got space. It looks like they got space. Excellent. Should be able to get hooked up to it and pull it up out of the muck back there, so. Know what I mean? Yeah, and I was right. That trailer was really low because I had my air suspension all the way down. It still took a bit to get underneath it. Well, we got the kingpin hooked up here. Let's get the lines on. Landing gear is a good couple inches off the ground. Let's go under and check the kingpin. That's good. Yeah, so we'll get it all hooked up here and pre-trip out. And we'll have a bite to eat. And we are running really late because of last night. Not that we're running late. I've got almost, well, yeah, almost 24 hours. And this is a lake. This is a lake back here. What do we got? Ooh, just enough air left in that trailer. I think I can get those slid. So, let's get that done, get our pre-trip done, and we'll be on our way. Alright, we got the tandem slid. Got the lights on test. Let's get an extra flashlight here. Man, this side box needs to be cleaned out. Woo! Looking crappy. Okay, we already checked that the kingpin is locked behind the jaws on the fifth wheel. Let's see. I think my light is turning off on me. Let's see. Come on. Are you dying on me? Anyway. Okay, pins are locked. 1 and 2. Very good. And we pulled out a bit. You see there's a big mud puddle back there. Alright, let's look at our back lights. We got brakes up top, bottom, and let's see, turn signals, top and bottom. Let's see, no license plate light. Okay, no license plate light. Oh. Wiring's there. Wiring looks good. I don't know. We'll have to investigate that tomorrow. Or when I pick it up again. 33273 is the seal number. I think my light went out again. There we go. 22373. Okay, turn signals are all working. I think we got a wiener, except for the license plate light. Except for the license plate light. Okay, good to go. Yeah, that inspection is quite old. Still legal. Got a year on these federal inspections. Landstar likes them done every 4 months. So that's pretty old for Landstar. It's only got 2 months to go. Yeah, now our feet are going to be all muddy. That's all right. I got a towel to throw down on the floor here. Let's check the seal number. 273. Excellent. Yeah, we're good to go. Let's just back in here and we'll have a bite to eat real quick. Yeah. Yeah, we're not going to be getting into Waterbury if we even make it. We've got 6 hours and 6 minutes. We should make it. Normal conditions, it takes me like 5.5 hours, 5 hours and 40 minutes. Now let's get off a test. Off a test, thank you. Turn off the spotlights, turn off the flashers, turn off the headlights. We'll leave the marker lights on and shut this thing down. Take a little break. All right, so what do we have? Hot Logic. What's in the Hot Logic today? Let's see. Tinfoil. All right. All right, we're done with the Hot Logic for now. And we've got some Stouffer's spaghetti and meatballs. Been in here warming up for, I don't know, a while. It's midnight. No, it's not midnight. It's 11 o'clock. Been in there about 6 hours. Should be nice and hot. If you're not familiar with the Hot Logic, it's a insulated bag. Let me get it. I keep all my silverware in the microwave here. It's an insulated bag that has a hot plate in the bottom of it and heats food to 130 degrees. So it's not really made for cooking. Let me show it to you here a little bit closer up. And this hot plate's probably still very hot, but as you see, there's a little hot plate in the bottom. A little hot plate, and it's in this insulated bag. You can throw TV dinners in there, leftovers from home. You know, any kind of canned food that you want to heat up. You could throw, like, say you had a stew, you could put it, wrap it up in something, put it in here. And with the TV dinners, you can just put, like, the tray that it comes in right in there. And I usually wrap it in foil because I don't want this to get all messy in case something leaks out of this. But this is a little bit larger size TV dinner. I'm going to eat like half of it now, half of it next time, whenever that is. So, but a regular size TV dinner, you could just take the box and everything. Don't even do anything. Just take the box and put it right in the Hot Logic. And it will heat up your food after a couple hours. Can't really cook in it. I need a serving spoon. Yeah, you can't really cook with it because it only gets to 130. I have put hamburger patties in it before, and they're okay if you leave them in there all day. They're cooked. They're not raw or anything, and I've never gotten sick or anything from eating. But yeah, it's a very handy thing to have. You just have to plan ahead, And I do have some mozzarella cheese I got in the refrigerator up here. This is my secondary refrigerator. It's a 2-compartment one. I got frozen on one side and regular refrigerated on this side. This is the small side because there's a big piece in here where the compressor is and everything. So I usually keep drinks and cheese or stuff like that. That doesn't need to be, I don't need all the time. Okay, I know I got some mozzarella cheese here somewhere. There we go, mozzarella cheese. And I'm gonna get my juice out. I had a juice up here. And actually, I'll have to rearrange some of that before I leave. I keep a bunch of drinks up there. This way, I don't have to keep a lot in the little refrigerator down here, which don't have a lot of room. So I just don't keep, try not to keep too much in here. Sometimes it does get packed. But yeah, that's basically it. So, let's put our cheese on. Our mozzarella. And we'll let this cool, this other half, let that cool. And then we'll put it in a baggie or something. And we'll have it for whenever. Not too bad. Not too bad.
In 1/2 mile, keep left, then arrive at destination.
Should have done it yesterday when I had time. Put 200 on there. Okay, thank you. Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. We are on the ferry now, and I made myself a chemical soup here to enjoy while we're crossing, if it can get cooled off enough, I guess, to eat before we get to the other side. Yeah, so we made our delivery up to Waterbury last night, and got back over to that same rest area that I started at yesterday. So we are now on the boat going across Lake Champlain here, over towards Plattsburgh, headed back down to Fulton. We're going to pick up one more load, take it up, probably end up delivering somewhere around 5:30 Saturday morning, which is tomorrow morning, and then heading on home from there. We'll have to take a 10-hour break before I can go home though, so that kind of stinks, but that's what you got to do. Chemical soup. we're here at Waterbury. I just dropped my trailer in the door there. Yeah, I need to get this trailer hooked up pretty quick. Get out of here. Get up to the rest area. I'm just about out of my 14 hours. Had some trouble tonight with fault codes on the truck. I've been getting an SCR fault, and kind of started yesterday afternoon with all the heavy rain. There was a lot of rain, very wet out. So I think I'm having trouble with the wiring harnesses again. So I've gotten it straightened out now, I think. By sheer luck, poking around with the wiring harnesses, and I've got the fault to go away. I was down to about 23 minutes before I had a second D-rate, so knock on wood that fault stays away. I think I'm gonna have to plan on getting my truck right out to the shop. I don't think I want a chance doing any more loads. This was my last load for the week, so I am on my way home. But I may talk to the agent. Talk to the agent tomorrow or today after I get up during the day. I gotta take my 10-hour break before I can make it home. And if I can get into the shop beginning of the next week, I think I'm just gonna head on out there and do that. We'll see. We'll see how today goes getting home. So far the fault has not come back, so all right, I think we're gonna make it to the rest area, which is good. I'd rather stay there. I don't like staying here. It's a lot of people come here during the day to the scoop shop, the ice cream store. It's a lot of tourists. I think it's gonna be a busy weekend this weekend with the eclipse being on Monday. This place gets really packed. So I'd rather not be here, in other words. All right, let's just take a quick look. We've got 25 minutes to drive and 28 minutes on our 14-hour clock. Let's just get some real quick info here. We got here at 05:36. We gotta get out of here. We gotta get moving. Yeah, leaving at 6 o'clock. So I arrived here at 05:36, leaving at 6. I just have to get the app straightened out here so that they get the right times in the system. They know when I got here and when I left. Well, we should be able to just make it to the rest area. We got 25 minutes to drive. Put our belt on and get on down the road. Yeah, they got us using 2 mobile apps now. One is Landstar's app, and the other one is for the logistics company that handles the scheduling of these loads for this company. $19 miles. Says I'm gonna be there at 6:21. So that's like 18 minutes. I got 23 minutes. Okay. We should be good. 19 miles.
In 1/2 mile, take ramp right.
Like I said, I don't like staying there. First of all, it's hard to get out of that driveway. The way they got the new driveway set up. And if there's a lot of cars trying to go in and out of there, it is a real pain in the butt. So,
Take ramp right.
plus it's a lot quieter at the rest area. Unless unless the Air National Guard decides to fly their F-18s today. About midday, you'll hear them. They start coming out of the, what's the name of the airport there in Burlington? I can't remember. Well, I know it's Burlington Airport, but I forget the name of the Guard base. Yeah, I thought it was Stewart, but I think Stewart's over there by Newburgh, New York. I'm not sure. Anyway, they fly F-18s out of... No, they're not F-18s. They are F-22 Raptors, that's right. And they are noisy as hell. Because the way they fly out of there, they come out and they circle just about right over the rest area when they're forming up. And then when they break off again to land at the airport, they circle in that area. It's very loud anyway. Anyway, we're headed up to the rest area and we're gonna do our 10-hour break. And then we're gonna head home. So far, I've gotten no codes. I had them all day yesterday and into early this morning. And then I finally stopped again and I messed around with the wiring harness underneath the truck, which if I messed around, I mean I poked a stick in there and moved it around. I must have got lucky because then I did a hard reset on the codes and on the faults. Now my dashboard has been good. I got no faults, no lights or anything. Hopefully it stays that way. We'll see. We'll figure out what's going to happen. Oh, I shouldn't have said none because it just came on. Oh boy.